All right,
Well,
boys and girls, welcome to another edition of the 99 WNRR Rock Bar.
ooh.
Yes, we are joined today. I am so happy to
Oh,
see him again because we got a lot to talk about, man. We got a
oh
lot to
Definitely.
talk
yes.
about.
Oh
Definitely.
yes.
Yes, this is Jimmy, you guys from FeltSide Out, and they were featured on 99 WNR and have just like
You can
exploded.
say that
You can
again.
say that again.
Ravens reveal boys and girls top of the charts each and every single goddamn week. No Con 9, if I'm not mistaken, you're top of the shots on that one as well.
Yes. Yes.
Ridiculous. I can't. I just can't. I don't get it. But you know what? They've got a loyal fan base.
They have. Jimmy, right, let's get back to basics. Where did FeltSide Out start? How did it all come about for you?
Um, it started a while ago, and when I say a
Yeah.
while ago, it's like years ago.
Stop showing your age. Don't do that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Come on, Tristan.
Got you.
But no, we tried piecing things together, and it's been different members throughout the years until it finally came down to what we have now.
Yeah.
Which it's a strong bond. It's a brotherhood, and everything's coming out the way it should be. But we started back in the late 90s trying to do something, and those members now are in other bands that, cater more to their craft and their need, you know what I mean, what they like playing.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's been a long journey.
Wow. 90s. Good Lord. Nuh-uh. The sound don't even remotely sound like 90s. What is wrong with you?
Nah, we never
It's
intended
evolved.
to sound like anybody.
Evolved. That is a good word. That is a totally good word. That is a really good word. Now, Jimmy you and I have had like several conversations, dude, about the music and life in general and stuff like that.
Yes.
And you guys sing from the heart about life experiences and stuff like that. Am I correct on that?
Yes, you are. Absolutely.
Good God. It's so good. Now, again, tell us about, Tristan and I know, okay, about the songs, but tell others who don't know
Yes.
about your songs, my dear.
Any in particular?
Yeah, just throw it out there.
Yeah,
Whatever you
what's the writing process like?
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
when you come to getting a song, we want to do X amount of songs. What is the process that FeltSide Out go to getting it down?
Yeah, well, really, it just starts with an idea. Somebody always comes up with something, and we just kind of run with it. We don't necessarily have like a complete process of, okay, let's all sit in a room and write a song.
Yeah.
Either I'll come with a guitar riff, or Tyler might have a guitar riff, or Jimmy might have a bass line, and we just we hear it, and if it hits us, then we keep on going. And I really don't write any lyrics till after we know that thing's set in stone.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you write literally like the music, the melodies and everything first, then you do lyrics.
Yes.
Ooh, now that's interesting.
Yes, and Walking in Shadows.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
I literally wrote that song the night before we went in the studio.
Tell him the story of that. No.
Yes.
Tristan, tell Tristan the story because he told me and I about dropped my phone. Tell him the story, sweetheart.
I had the idea of what I wanted to do with that song. I wanted to be the voice for the voiceless. It's about an addict's journey. But I really didn't know how I wanted to proceed with it. So just from people that, like, in general, that we know that had personal demons, and stories you hear, and with the heroin epidemic or the opiate epidemic all in one across America and actually across the world. It always seems like people look at those guys and or girls that like they're dirt bags, or you know what I mean?
And it's just, I get exactly where you're coming from.
I see this and I hear their stories, and I wanted to try and project what they feel and how they feel about people looking at them into a song. So the night before we went in the studio to record that song, I sat down, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna write this song, And that's what came out, man. Literally like 15, 20 minutes into it, this is what it came out to be.
Isn't that
Awesome.
crazy? Isn't that crazy?
I still like the song as well. It's brilliant.
Well, you already know I already cry over the damn thing every single time. Like gives me goosebumps, and I freaking cry like a big ass baby. I'm like, really? No crying in metal? No.
She says that every time.
Every time, because it's true, sort of. But oh no, it's like the sun. No, it's the sun. My contact lenses.
Yeah, it was allergies.
Well, we know that. You all know I got my allergies.
It was the pollen count. The pollen count's high right now.
Now, something else that we talked about, Jimmy, is metal in Pennsylvania. We talked about this.
Yes.
Describe what that's like. Not that I'm calling anybody out. I swear to you, I'm not. But we have I thought was pretty interesting to share.
It's like Matt would say, it's damn potholes in the streets make you angry. But there's a lot of pent up aggression here in PA in a lot of bands. And because the metal scene here doesn't quite get the love that it truly deserves. There's so many talented musicians on the scene here, and they don't get any love. Like, not like they should, but the cover bands, that's always been a thing around here. They get whatever they want, and, even if they don't pack the place, they still get whatever they want. The bands that are grinding and busting a hump to do something, it seems like they have to play like the little hole in the wall here or the hole in the wall there. They don't get the big clubs. So that's kind of where all that anger comes from.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's insane, because it's the and no take off anybody, but it's those independent smaller bands that are going to draw the bigger crowd. Especially, when your fans know you're grinding it out, or you're out there doing stuff for the community or whatever all the time, they're going to get recognized a little bit more, where you got the cover bands are like, yeah, we'll do a couple shows a year. We're good. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. It's exactly the same over here in this country, in the UK. Cover bands get whatever they want. DJs, when they pull in a crowd in a pub, get whatever they want. You get an independent band, you're lucky if they get in 20, 30 quid for fuel to get home.
And it's crazy.
I don't get that. I don't get that mentality whatsoever.
The sad part is everybody jumps on those bands after they sign and it blows up. And then they say, oh yeah, I always liked them. No, you did. Stop lying.
Yeah, I never saw you there when they first started going.
Yeah, exactly. You weren't there.
Right. Now your fan base, dude.
The Pride.
Yes.
Shout out to the Pride.
Oh my God. Tristan and I both, and even, I'm pretty sure I can speak for Scott. We're like, what the hell? What the? I mean, in the hundreds every single week.
Yeah, they come out and show their teeth.
Yes, they do. I mean, what is it? What is it? I mean, is it just, what is it, hon?
I don't know. We connect with those guys so much, and they've been loyal all this time. Like, no matter where we go, they come. But we like to interact with those guys prior to the show. Like, you'll see us out in the crowd out with them. So it kind of coincides with it,
Yes, it's one of the best parts of a gig is, well, especially for me, because I can get to go backstage, hang with the bands, and see some of the nervousness before they go on stage. Do you guys have any rituals or anything that you do? You've got to drink a certain brew.
Yeah, we kind of do.
Oh yes.
Prior to us going on stage, we disappear. We kind of go behind the scenes so we can kind of get our heads right and come together as a unit.
Yeah.
So we'll stand there and we'll kind of pump each other up, say a prayer, which we usually run the St. Michael's prayer.
Oh, nice.
And then, then one by one, we go out on stage while our intro's playing, and then it's all hell breaks loose.
Literally. Like literally.
I need to come over and see this for real.
I'm telling you. Well, I'll be seeing these guys in June, but that's a whole other story.
Cool.
That's a
So
whole
are
other-
we in the studio at the moment, Jimmy? Are we writing new music?
Yes, we have May 3rd, we go back into the studio actually to start the full-length album. The stuff that's coming out for this album is crazy, but I will say this, the stuff that'll be on the following album is even crazier.
Oh, how dare you, teaser? How
I
dare
have
you?
to. I have to.
Oh, how dare you?
We actually we wrote a song called Mirrors. And we're gonna have a guest vocal on that one.
Okay.
And I don't want to give away too much.
Nope.
He's a good friend of ours, and a lot of people know his former band very well. So I think people
Tristan.
It's all right. We'll get it out of him.
I know. That is true. Now, something else that has happened, and you know what? We will take credit for this because I'm just saying we will. Something else happened to you after you guys got on 99 WNR. You want to share that?
I don't. So much stuff happened since then. What are you talking about in particular?
Really, Jimmy? You and I? Really, Jimmy? Seriously?
Do not play poker.
Hello?
Exactly.
Exactly. Dude, come on. I know you. Don't do this.
Now we I don't know, man. Things just kind of exploded, and we gained attention, and we signed with AMG. So that was definitely crazy.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Absolutely. And I am, again, me being the natural crier, I cried like a baby. I'm like, what the hell is this crap? Are you serious? And I am, I cannot and will not speak for anybody else, but I am just so overly proud of you guys. You guys are just I'm amazing. And we'll be right there behind you guys. 100% every step of the way.
Always.
Absolutely.
Mama Bear has to.
Yeah, it's been interesting since then. I mean, there's so much stuff happening, at once, and you're trying to juggle it. But I know recently we've been picking up endorsements here and there. So that's been pretty cool.
Wow.
What endorsements have you been getting?
Yeah.
Jay and Matt just picked up diamond cut sticks. I think that's what it's called.
Ooh.
So they got that. They got some symbol endorsements working. Tyler and I are in talks with a guitar company at the moment. I think Jimmy is still waiting to see what's going on with Ibanez, and then we got some other things like picks and clothing line, stuff like that, which is really cool. We just picked up Royal 10 clothing, which they got some pretty cool stuff. Yeah. So it's rolling.
It certainly is rolling.
Yeah, Tristan. Hello. I mean, clothing line. I mean, we need to work on this.
We've got our own clothing.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
We finally got that sorted out.
Unused apparel.
I love it. So the full length album is going to be out in June.
We're hoping by the end of summer.
Okay.
So we gave it a little bit of time just in case, but at the latest it'll be ready for your Christmas stockings.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Can't wait for this. Can't wait for this.
We're putting it. It's going to be out. Of course, it'll be available digitally, and it'll be available CD form and vinyl.
And it'll also be available on 99 WNR.
Absolutely.
Some of the DJs will be playing the shit out of this when it comes out.
Yeah, you guys be the first to get it.
I cannot.
It's going to be a mega.
It's going to be ridiculous. I already know it. Now, the other, I know everybody's literally a family. We know that. Okay. So we know that Tyler is your brother.
Nope.
Where did I get him as your brother, dude?
Tyler's my son.
Son of a biscuit eater. Holy crap.
A lot of people don't know that.
Obviously not. If the shock on my face was like that, you're lying.
Nope.
You were 12. You were 12. You had to be 12.
Yeah, I was young.
Holy crap!
Yes.
What's that like?
I'm fortunate. I'm the fortunate one. I get to share the stage with my son all the time.
Yeah.
So
What's
not
that
too many
like?
people can say that.
No, they can't. There's only a couple I know, father and son. I must
And actually, you got to give him credit for writing this "Walking in Shadows." He's the one that came up with that riff.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh,
yes.
That is sick.
Okay, so I guess I need to be nice to Tyler from now on then. Not that saying I'm not. Not saying I'm not. Damn you! How can you just drop that on me like that? Really?
Yeah, that was a bombshell.
You think? Now I'm gonna definitely get you in the face when I see you now for sure. Holy crap! You do not even remotely, Tristan. There is no way.
I'm saying nothing.
Nothing. It's the Italian blood. That's what it is.
Yeah,
what it is.
Oh my God! Holy crap! He came up with the riff.
Yes, he actually did the whole layout.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What?
I had musically, as far as guitar work, I had nothing to do with that song.
Shut up.
Kudos.
No wonder he said, "Oh, I don't remember it sounding that fast." I went,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yeah, that's it. That was his baby.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm liking that.
Yes. Tristan, you know what? Okay, so tour wise, what's on the scope for that? I mean, does the company like really want to just throw you out there? Or are you guys kind of trying to sort of plan it out or what, hon?
Right now it's just trying to be planned out. There's a couple tours going on that have kind of been mentioned, but nothing's been set in concrete. So we're just doing shows as normal. You know what I mean? We have some shows scheduled for later on this year. Okay. Like I said, in June when you guys come up, you know, that's cool. At the end of May, we'll be going down to South Carolina for the Wounded Warrior Project show.
I know, jealous of that.
Yes, I can't for that. And we have some other stuff for like August, September, October.
Cool. I was about to ask what you got planned, so yeah, that's really that one.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so tell me, or tell Tristan and I, we already know what your writing style is like. We know how passionate you are about what you do. We know like some sort of the makeup of where you guys are. Are you guys looking to go, okay, we know we've had enough of this. Maybe we need to try and like branch out somewhere else. Has that ever come across? Or are you just like, no, we're just going to deal with this. This is our home, yada, yada, yada. Have you guys ever thought about moving somewhere else maybe?
Nah, we're pretty much loyal to York City, but we'll play anywhere. Hey, I mean, you put something on the moon, we'll play it.
Cool.
Just asking. I was just asking, not for me, but you know, just asking.
I think it came down to like we work so hard in our city that we finally become accepted.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yes, so I know exactly what you mean.
Here it's a little hard. You're beating on the door for so long, and eventually, you know, somebody's going to say, okay, man, we'll give you a shot. And then when they do, they're like, oh, holy shit, you know?
Right. So, right. So, I mean, of course you guys are obviously worldly, but you're known all over the region, obviously.
Yes.
Okay. Now, is there a place you guys would like to just say, bam, here we are, you guys take it. Here's FeltSide Out from York, PA. I mean, is there like a place you guys really want to hit, or you just kind of want to slowly inch your way out, or what?
There's not any particular place we really want to hit, but I know there's lots of places that we enjoy going to, like New York and, you know, Jersey, stuff like that. I wouldn't mind hitting the West Coast. I want to play the whiskey. I just want to play it.
Ooh. That's the goal for most bands, though, isn't it? Really,
that's true.
Whiskey.
That is true.
You know,
but I don't want to just play.
strip.
I want to sell it out.
I want to take the fucking roof off.
Right? Right?
Yeah. I want to go out there, play, and have it crumble.
Oh,
Yes.
oh my God, which would happen. You know this, and
Yes.
you know this would happen. We're like, oh God, Jimmy, not again. Really? You know? Oh my gosh. All right, Tristan, your turn, honey. I'm finished. I mean, oh my gosh.
So, Jimmy, what influences have you grown up with which have influenced your musical style, and what influences are around today which are influencing you when it comes to writing music?
Growing up, I mean, all five of us collectively had the same type of influences, like things all the way back to like Motown, old school hip hop, some of the alternative bands that came up through, new metal, thrash, all kinds of stuff. I mean, I grew up in an Italian family, so I got to hear like Frank Sinatra and stuff like that. That was
Snap.
You know what I mean? That became an influence. You can pop it on, I'll sing it line for line. I love it.
Right.
But today's influences, there's a lot of great bands out there, man, that not so much as an influence, but more an inspiration. Like, I know Jackie knows I'm a huge fan of like the Ghost Inside. Those guys are amazing. Bands like that, bands like Knock Loose, Fit for a King. Those guys are all incredible musicians.
Yes. Yes.
So inspiring.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we've played both you, Tristan, you and I both played Fit for a King.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Oh hell yes.
That's
That's pretty standard.
Good music is got its way of finding itself. I've always said that.
Just a tad. Just a tad. Okay, so now that you've crossed over from, of course, Ravens Revealed, now you're on the No Count 9. Which, by the way, congrats, because you guys are kicking ass on that.
Thank you.
I can't with you no more.
He said again.
It's like I can't. I just can't do it. You guys, it seems like, again, it's like you guys, your dominance is just brutal. Like, it's just brutal. I mean, and there's some really good bands on that list as well. And definitely. It's like, good God, you guys are just dominating over here as well.
It's our fan base.
Yes.
All the credit goes to the Pride, not us. It's not. It's those guys. We posted up, hey, show your teeth, and here it goes.
They're roaring.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think, you should. And one other question for me, and again, it's something we've talked about, and Tristan, you can probably chime in on this, because I think you and I have even talked about this, that bands don't really seem to promote themselves.
Oh, yes.
As much as they should. You want to talk about that, Jimmy?
Yeah, I think you and I touched on this on another conversation.
Just a tad.
I can't express this enough to bands out there that might be listening or watching or whatever. Mm-hmm. You guys have to promote. You have to do the work. Mm-hmm. It's not just going to happen. If you don't get out there and put yourself out there and try and promote to everybody you possibly can, it's just going to be stagnant the way it is.
Agreed.
It's disheartening to know that you did this band, you're doing all this work, you're in the studio, you're making a CD, but you don't do anything to promote it. So who knows about it?
Right.
I completely agree with you. And as well, a little note for bands as well. When you send the music to DJs, label them properly.
Oh,
yes.
It's as simple as that. Because you'd be surprised, Jimmy, how many songs we get with just the title of the track. That is it. No band or anything like that, just the title of the track. What the hell are we supposed to do with something like that?
Right.
I want to know how you promote a show then. Like, hey, we're playing. Well, who the hell are you? You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Which brings me on to another topic as well. Now, Facebook has changed recently, and this must affect it. I know it affects you because I've actually gone back, done my research today, FeltSide Out on Facebook, and it tells me bugger all. For some reason now, there's no information on Facebook.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's like they're trying to, I don't know what Facebook is doing, man. There's They're a strange entity.
Yes.
This is a platform for sharing.
Right, exactly.
They take away all the information.
Right.
Yeah.
And remember, Jimmy, I said, wait, hey, did you guys block? Because I said, did you guys block me? Because I couldn't tag them to save my life for a couple weeks. And I'm like, well, what the hell is this? What? So I ended up tagging each one of the band members, but I'm going, why not?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, man. That's weird. Really strange.
So have you any tips on promoting on social media, Jimmy, for other bands or a young band that's about to start their musical journey? What tips would you give them, pal?
Please.
You have to stay active.
Yeah.
You have to stay active. You got to constantly, whatever you're doing, you got to make sure everybody knows what's going on. Now, I'm not necessarily saying, hey, I went and took a dump. You put that on there.
I love it.
But I mean, if you got anything at all, like, hey, we just did an interview for this podcast, make sure everybody knows about it. Make sure they got the link up there. You know what I mean? Hey, we're on this radio station. Make sure they know. Hey, I just did an interview for our local paper. You know, hey, make sure the link's up there so they can read it.
Right. And I agree. And if you keep putting stuff up there, the more content you put up there, people start to notice. And that's when they start to notice that all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, I did hear this band before. And one of the things that I will put out there as well is that, granted, I understand, pandemic, I get that, but it costs nothing to like and share a band. Nothing. Nothing. And it kills me how people don't do that.
You know what? I see that a lot where people, even us, like you share it with a lot of people you have on your personal page, and they'll go over, they'll like your status. And it's like, no, I said like the page, not my status. I'm glad you like my status, but I want you to like the page so you can listen to us.
Right.
It's real easy.
Right. And I don't understand how. I mean, granted, you do have a lot of now the metal community. We're one big happy family. We all know this, but it also amazes me how much BS, if you're not involved in this festival or you're not, it's rigged, or if you're not involved in this festival, it's this. And I'm like, you guys, what does that matter? What does it matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's a big thing over there in this country.
I don't get it.
It happens everywhere. I know for us personally, whether we're in a festival or a club or a bar, we don't care who we're playing with, because when we get there, we look at it as, okay, it's all about us. I don't care who's playing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. We play our show, we finish, then we care about everybody else that's playing. We want to watch them.
Yes, absolutely love that philosophy. Absolutely love it.
That's a feel-good thing. That's a total feel-good thing. Oh my God, Tristan, what can we say about Jimmy? What can we say about these guys?
Jimmy, thank you so much for joining us here at 99 WNR Rock Bar. It has been a pleasure chatting to you. It's been a pleasure listening to the tunes over how many weeks?
13.
Dominated.
13.
Dominated.
Thank you guys for having us, and thank you for having me on the show. Thank you for having us on your stations. Like, we appreciate all the love and support. It means so much to us.
Well, you guys are family here. That's you guys are absolute family, and I've told you this personally, that we are here for you whenever you guys need us. We got your back, you guys, and I'm telling you, for as much love as you guys have shown us, we show you it right back. And absolutely, you guys are the type of band. Not saying that we don't do it for all bands. I'm not saying that, but when we see bands who are grinding it out and just doing the good, it just makes our heart feel good, So
we're busybodies.
Honey, don't you know this? I'm like, go somewhere and sit down, dude. Stop that.
Yeah, we're busybodies.
I'm saying nothing.
We like to get into everything. So.
Oh my God. Well, you know what, Jimmy, hang out for 1 second, but you guys, thanks so much for joining us in the Rock Bar today. And you know what? We're gonna be having some really cool bands coming up here soon, but we're gonna talk about that later. And it's gonna be a fun-filled room with a whole bunch of people.
And yes, some updates coming in the next couple of weeks, boys and girls.
Yes.
this is like the beta version of the Rock Bar.
Mhm.
We are trying things out. We're seeing what works, what doesn't work. We're getting a few graphics made up. We're building a virtual pub, should we say. But it takes a little bit of time, and we're almost there. And hopefully, as soon as we've got it sorted, we can start going live on YouTube with these. So that'll be good.
Oh my
You can
God,
get the
that's gonna
fans
be
chatting
bad.
and chat and everything. So that's our aim and our goal.
Yes,
Trying
getting
to make
trashed
it a
on
little bit
YouTube.
better.
That'll explode.
Yes, right? Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, thanks so much, Jimmy. Hang out for just 1 second for me. But you guys, thanks so much for joining us on the Rock Bar, and we will see you guys next time here on 99 WNRR.
Good night. God bless.
God bless you guys.